Hello YouTube, so this is part 4 probably, I think it's part 4 of the fireworks stash, Aldi and Asda for these. Sorry about the delay for this one. I've been very busy and then very unwell in the last few days, but sort of on the mend now, so I'll do this video for you. So I'll start with the Aldi bits. Got a classic Ready Steady Go selection box. This used to be the Astro box. It is very subtly different to the old one which I've got on the channel, so I will do a full unboxing of this one. Also I can just whip the lid off so you can have a quick look. Plenty of decent little bits in here. So you've got the Catherine wheels, a couple of Roman candles, obviously a little shitty lighter, Magic Comet classic TNT piece, Tracer Shot which has been reinvented as a mine now, and obviously a load of fountains, the little fantastic fountains always making a little appearance there. So this is a really nice box. It's 108 grams of powder, I think. 108.3. So yeah, 108 grams of powder for $4.49, which is a real bargain. So it's really difficult to say no to one of them, and I've had one in my stash, or obviously the Astro box, for a couple of years now, so it seems rude not to get another one. Also picked up the LOL selection box. First time I've had this box. It's been out for a while. A lot of fountains in here, so it's perfect for a sort of back garden. It says low noise on the box as well. It's 180 grams, I think. 183.3. Again, I'll do a full unboxing of these later on, but I'll have a quick look. And obviously you got the LOL fountain with the strobing eyes. There's holes there for the strobing effect. Again, nice big classic TNT box fountain with tons of air in it. Catherine wheel, the mine, another Magic Comet. Fantastic fountains again, but obviously I'll do a full look at that one again on a separate video, as with the Ready Steady Go. Obviously that box has to be difficult to get on. On to the Pinky Blinder, new fountain for Aldi this year. £5. I thought, well, it'd be rude not to have a go. It's 90 grams of powder, which is pretty good. It's a good amount of powder in a £5 fountain anyway from a supermarket, so couldn't really go too far wrong with this. I think it's got quite a lot of crackle in it, but it doesn't really matter. I don't have too much crackle in my displays very much anyway. On to Asda then. First of all, we've got 2 Enchanted fountains. These are brilliant fountains. Almost inclined to say probably the best combination fountain I've seen in the last couple of years. Obviously you've got the big cones, press cones with a lot of powder in them. I do like the George ones particularly, the 2 20-gram ones. But these, in terms of combination of effects, are really effective. Obviously they're fanned, as you can see from the shape. So you've got 3 tubes here, 3 here, and 3 here. There are 135 grams of powder there, which obviously when they're 2 for £10 is £5 each. It's a hell of a lot of powder for your money, and you get a lot of duration out of these. It's nearly 2 minutes usually. So these are really good, and I've had these for a number of years now. Always proved popular, and they're really good value for money to get a couple of solid minutes out of, excuse me, out of your fireworks. Then on to one of my classic impulse buys. Some of you who've been watching the channel for a while may remember the monster pack and the cake I got maybe 2 years ago from Asda, and how utterly shit they were. Last year it was that packet of cosmic rockets, which I've still got, and they don't look too bad. This year I've done it again. So this is the 2 for £40 I've ended up getting now. So I'll start with the rockets. Again, normally supermarket rockets are best avoided, but actually these, because they've got these ball head rockets in, probably aren't too bad. TNT do a good ball head rocket, it has to be said. The Galileo pack, Lidl sold a few years ago, was very popular. A lot of other TNT ball head packs have been popular as well. These are actually quite good rockets, if you like. They're still 1.4G, but they are what they are. So these ball head ones have got 19 grams of powder in, which is very high, obviously. These ones have got 14.5 grams, 11 grams in these, and I think these are 12 or 13? 12. These little ones here. So it's a sort of good variety of powder content. It's 240 grams in the pack. Obviously these work out at £20 each on the 2 for 40. You get 18 rockets, obviously 4 of them being, as I said, those ball heads. So I haven't really got a comedy rocket pack this year, so I thought, well, it's better than the cake, which to be fair looked pretty crap, and on previous knowledge with the other cakes that would probably be true, so I think I made the right choice. And obviously to go with the rockets is the Funderbolt selection box, 19 pieces. This actually doesn't look too bad. There's a good variety of pieces in here. So you've got a load of fountains, there's a couple of cakes, even got a little mini missile cake, which I haven't had for a long time, but it's quite nice to have. Obviously there's a mine there, Catherine wheel, A couple of nice big fountains. Obviously, you've got the classic TNT enormous boxes here, which will probably be one single tube or perhaps two. But obviously, I'll do a proper unboxing of this, as with all the other boxes at some point. Good variety of pieces there. As I said, you've got one wheel, 2 rockets, 2 candles, a shot tube, a mine, 3 mold shots, and 9 fountains. It's just under 300 grams of powder in it, so it's not too bad. I'm certainly much more pleased with this impulse buy than the previous Asda one. I think actually there's going to be some nice effects in here. TNT's selection boxes are pretty good, and it has to be said, if we look at them from above, the packaging is superb, and you can totally see why TNT and Asda sell a lot of fireworks, because they do look great, and if you take your kids in, it's going to be really appealing to them. Their stand is really well done. So it does. I sort of quite like doing this. I quite like having the sort of little impulse buys and seeing what other people will see, because other people go into Asda, look at the packaging, look at the stand, look at the buy 2 and save offer, and they'll end up getting them. So it's quite good really to understand what they're getting, and it's easier to revise in that way. So I'm not too disappointed, and I think actually they'll be quite good. By the standards of life, they'll be what they'll be. But I'm not too disappointed that I ended up getting them in the end. So yeah, that's my little supermarket selection. I don't plan on getting anything else, but you never know. The way it is, hopefully I won't buy anything else. But obviously I'll be back anyway with the unboxing of those two and the Thunderbolt selection box at some point. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you shortly.